Today we're looking at a funky woman's watch. There's a quarter for comparison. It's called Bond Street's Quartz. Got a Japanese movement in it, allegedly. And it has some really funky stuff going on. It's got these bowling features, or bowling characters, or charms, or whatever you want to call it. So this is kind of like a charm bracelet slash watch, and it's neat. I think it might be worth something to somebody. I have no idea what it's worth. 20 to 40 usually is what these are worth. The case back doesn't show anything, so let's open it up and see. It's probably using a Miyota, the very common one that I see pretty frequently, which is a good movement. So let's see what happens. Do I see a tab on here? I do. I believe it's right there. Okay, so this is different than most watches. This one actually has an indent in the case itself instead of the case back. So that's something else you could see. You could find every once in a while. So let's open it up. Pretty easy. See if there's any markings on here. Oh yeah, there's quite a bit. Time limited, made in Hong Kong. Very good. Ooh, this is way different than what I'm used to. That is not the... Oh, I've seen this movie before. Okay, yeah. So this is another somewhat common Japanese movement. I would say this is a more uncommon one, but it's a no-jewel TMI Japan. The Module Incorporated. And it uses an AG4. So AG4 is the same as the 377. That's a very common battery size for Japanese quartz movements that are affordable, inexpensive, whatever you want to call it. The battery that's installed in it has what looks to be Japanese characters on it, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that before. They usually use like a Sony. So maybe it's just a cheaper Japanese battery, perhaps. Okay, let's see if this will run. So this is kind of weird. How do I can't remember how to get these out. I think this is the lever here, perhaps. Yeah. Yep, just like that. Boom. It's like this tool is designed for that. It's very good. Remove this. Ooh, there is some serious corrosion. Okay, we're gonna really see if these Japanese movements are as good as I think. There is some heavy corrosion that I'm not picking up at all on my camera, which is unfortunate. Yeah, you can see the green, especially right there. So there's a lot of corrosion going on there. I'm going to be a little surprised if this ends up still working after I clean this off. Yeah, there's a lot of green stuff coming up. You gotta have continuity. If you don't have continuity, then the circuit doesn't get power. It's important that this tab is clean. Okay, and then there's a little white sheet underneath it. We don't want to blow that away. Okay, let's see if that works. This one, I think I usually install under this lip right here. Like that. I'm gonna have to use my gloves, and then I move this lever around. This guy's a bit tricky, darn. Yeah, this one's gonna be tricky. So I'm not really used to this. I feel like I should be able to just push it in though, but It's in the wrong. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's in. Moment of truth. Is it going to work even though it's got some corrosion? It still runs. If this were any other movement, it wouldn't. It blows my mind. God, these Japanese movements are so good. Okay. It's got a notch for the crown. So you want to line that up, obviously. Oh, does this even use... So this doesn't even have a gasket at all. And that went on super easy. I would not even wash my hands wearing this. I think you would destroy it. But anyways. Cool. Nice. It's running. Very good. Measurements. 24mm, basically, case size. Lug to lug is 30mm. If you wanted to swap bracelets, which you could, technically, you would need a 12mm strap, and then the thickness, pretty thin, 6.9. Well, thank you so much for watching. This one I wasn't so sure of after I looked at that corrosion. I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. These Japanese movements are very resilient. And yeah, this worked out quite well. Thank you so much for watching.